Public gardens and parks. 1. Would you like to play in a public garden or park? Yes, I would. Usually, I feel stress from my work or study, so I need to take a rest. If I visit a public garden or park, I can relax, breathing fresh air and seeing trees and flowers. They are also good places to spend quality time with my family. 2. What do you like to do when visiting a park? When I visit a park, I'm able to enjoy various activities. For example, I can take a stroll with a cup of coffee and forget complicated issues. I can also enjoy jogging. As parks are equipped with equipment for exercise, I can also work out to keep fit. 3. How have parks changed today compared to the time when you were a kid? Looking back on my childhood, the parks in my town weren't well equipped, so people were unlikely to enjoy various activities. However, as the parks in my town have improved, there are a lot of equipment for citizens to exercise, and flowers and trees. 4. Would you prefer to play in a personal garden or public garden? I wish I had a personal garden, but in Korea, an apartment is the most common type of a residence, so I have no personal garden, but there are some public gardens around my place, and I can enjoy nature such as trees and flowers and taking a walk there. Describe a difficult decision that you once made. 1. What the decision was. 2. When you made your decision. 3. How long it took to make the decision. It was difficult to make. I would like to talk about the difficult decision that I made. In my daily life, my schedule is so hectic that I can't spend enough time for myself. However, a few months ago, I had a holiday, so I was watching the documentary about studying abroad and students living in a foreign country. At that time, the documentary was so impressive that I started to ponder over studying abroad, and a month later, I finally made up my mind to study abroad. However, it was difficult for me to decide for a couple of reasons. Firstly, I have my job and study in Korea, so if I go abroad to study in university, I need to give up working or studying in Korea. I also love my family and friends, so studying abroad, I wouldn't see them quite a while. Moreover, if I study abroad, I will need to support myself financially, so it was one of the reasons why I was reluctant to make the decision. However, I made up my mind. Without making that decision, I couldn't enjoy my life now studying English and preparing for studying abroad. Part 3. 1. What decisions do people usually make in their daily lives? People need to make various decisions in their daily routine. For example, in the morning, they need to decide what to eat for breakfast, and in the workplace, they should make a decision on their work. After work or school, people also need to decide how they spend time. Those decisions are repeated every day. 2. Which is easier, making a decision by yourself, or making a decision after group discussion? It can be different depending on situations, but I think making a decision myself is easy. When making a decision on my own, I'm able to decide as I want. However, regarding group discussion, As people participating in that discussion can suggest different opinions, it can rather be hard for me to choose just one decision. 3. Why are many young people unwilling to follow their parents' advice? I think it is because of generation gap. Usually, young people tend to believe that there is generation gap between them and their parents, so they think their parents can't understand them. Due to this prejudice, young people can consider advice from parents unsuitable and useless for them. 4. Why would middle-aged people tend to second-guess their own decisions? Generally, middle-aged people are held responsible for a lot of work in their company and home, and they are usually in the position where they need to make important decisions. So, as a wrong decision would have serious repercussions, they tend to reconsider their decision before they make the final decision.